All right, Shalom. Before I get started, Brakatay Hawa, Brakatay Hawa Shai, Brakatay Hawa, Brakatay Hawa Shai, Brakatay Hawa, Brakatay Hawa Shai, Kal Hala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Raha Kadash. All right, second one, give double honor to the apostles, great millstone, who rule well and teach well, and who are the true leaders of Israel today. I also would like to give another shout out to the brother Kazak of the Man of Israel camp down here in Greenville, South Carolina, who I teach up under. And I also would like to give another shout out to you sincere brothers you hope for elect throughout the four corners of the earth that's pushing this truth and our sincerity and righteousness. And I also would like to give another shout out to your Israelite foreigners that's looking like the other heathen nations causing confusion, coming back to our heritage in these last days. And I also like to give another shout out to you sincere sisters that truly believe and stand in order and doing what y'all need to do in these last days. To y'all, I like to say shalom. All right, and today I'm just going to go over a quick video, all right, man, because this further must prove that Esau is the goddamn devil, man. All right, this man is a deceiver, man. All right, and I'm going to show you why, man, because I saw a brother post it, and I was just like, wow. Because let me show you what this man did in the blue letter, all right, because, you know, brothers use the blue letter to go in words and stuff, right? So when you go into Genesis chapter 25, right, or anywhere where it says, you know, E in the Old Testament or whatever, and you go into the Hebrew word for that word Esau, right? Let's see what pops up, man. This for the most prove that this man is a goddamn devil, man. All right. Play it.
Strong's H 6215. Esav. Esav.
It says Esav. It's like it. Let me make sure. All right, okay. It says Esav. It says Esau, hairy. All right. Damn, it's like it. It says Esau, hairy. And then the other definition says eldest son of Isaac and Rebekah and twin brother of Jacob, sold the birthright for food when he was hungry, and a divine blessing went to Jacob, progenitor of the Arabs peoples, man. And last time I checked, I don't remember seeing that definition right there. You know, the times I went into the blue letter for the word Esau, I don't think I ever saw, you know, where it says Arabs people. They had to just not add that in, man. You know, so this furthermore prove that this man is the goddamn devil, man. You know, and I'm gonna get some precepts. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but I'm gonna prove that this man is that the Esau is not the Arabs, man. Because them Negro onlys like to say that Esau is the Arabs as well, but that's a damn lie, man. You know, the Edomite, the biblical Edomites is who? You so-called white people, man. You know, that's another thing, man. Esau want to be every goddamn thing else except for Esau. This man want to be the damn Hamites. He want to be us, the Israelites. The Jews. All right. He want to be down the Persian Medes. He want to be down. Who else? He want to be the Babylonians. He want to be everything. I'm just say he want to be every goddamn thing besides goddamn Esau Edom, man. I wonder why. Because he know who he is, man. You know, and they even got a book. It's like it, man. Damn. It's like it. Damn net. But it's like it. They even got a book exposing themselves, man. That biblical Edomites, man. You know. So I'm gonna prove and get a few scriptures, man. All right. And matter of fact, I'm gonna read Genesis. I'm gonna get it in the other Bible though. We're gonna go into Genesis 25 real quick. All right. Genesis chapter 25, because there's a point I want to make real quick. Genesis 25 and we'll start at verse 21. All right. It says, and Isaac entreated the Lord Yahweh for his wife because she was barren. And the Lord Yahweh was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. Verse 22, and the children struggled together within her. All right, so Esau and Jacob was fighting. So that's showing you right then and there. Hey, they was fighting in the womb. They still doing the same thing here right now. Who the main two races on this damn earth that's constantly just fighting, man? It's the so-called whites and blacks, man. Hey, the scripture's gonna furthermore prove it. Verse 22, it said, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I dust? So she like, this a blessing. Why I'm going through all this shit, man? You know, that's what she basically saying, man. So it said, and she said, if it be so, why am I dust? And she went to inquire of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. So she going to see, what's up, man? Like, why they fighting in my womb? Why all this going on? Verse 23, it said, and the Lord Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. So these are 2 nations. They twin brothers, but when they come out the womb, they're going to be 2 nations, man. They're going to be separate. It said, and the Lord Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. All right, so they when they came out the womb, they was going to be separated, man. They weren't going to come together. Don't that sound like the so-called blacks and whites, man? Jake pretty much get along with Arab people, man. Some of them. But the so-called blacks and white, oh no, you see how they do us. You telling me they ain't not Esau Edom? Come on, man. And why you think they always killing us, man? Didn't Esau say, when my father died, hey, man, we'll get there later, man. I'm going to pull that out real quick. But it said, and the Lord Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people should be separated from thy bowels, and the one people should be stronger than the other, which is Jacob being stronger than Esau. All right. It says, and the one people should be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. And who is the elder? Esau Edom. He's going to serve us in the kingdom because we the youngest, man. Esau came out first and then Jacob. So it says, and the elder should serve the younger. And that's going to happen in the kingdom of heaven, man. Our kingdom, man. Because right now we serving them. But, going back to Romans 9 and 4, the covenants and stuff was given to us, man. So they're going to serve us in the kingdom, man. All right. Like how we serving them now, they're going to serve us in the kingdom. Verse 24, it says, Genesis chapter 25, verse 24. It said, when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. So they are twin brothers, man. But we 2 different nations. All right. Verse 25, this is the point I wanted to get at. It said, and the first came out red. And who was they? Esau Edom. Now, when you go into that red, they like to say, when you go into the biblical, when you go to the Hebrew word for that word red, it mean they like to say it's a ruddy color, meaning brownish color, but it's going to explain. It said, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. So it's explaining the color, man. All right. When you even look, red like a hairy garment, it's not talking about no ruddy color, man, because this is red all over, man. Look, Esau popping up. Red. When they come out, their blood show forth through their skin. All right. Look, Genesis 25:25, it said what the world said the devil look like. Yeah, because they like to say the devil look like that. That's the true devil. When you go into that word devil, it means deceiver, man. And that's what he did, man. He deceiving the people, saying that damn Edomites is a so-called, so-called Arabs people, man. It's a damn lie. So it said red all over like a hairy garment, man. See? That's a hairy, that's the type of red it's talking about, man. It's not talking about no brownish, ruddy color like that. Matter of fact, let me show you what they try to say he look like a ruddy color. They try to say he look like this right here. Let me try to see. It's like yeah, they like to say he was like that. No, Esau wasn't that damn color, and that's why when you read down, it said, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they call his name Esau. Okay, if that's the case, if they said he came out red all over like a hairy garment, why they didn't say the same for Esau? I mean, not Esau, Jacob, because ain't they was twin brothers? But it specifically said, that's why it never went into how Jacob looked, because Jacob was normal. Jacob looked like everybody else. Jacob had pigment, or what's the other word? He had melanin in his skin, Jacob. That's why it specifically said, and the first came out red, because Esau was a different color from Jacob. That's why I never said, Esau was the same. I mean, that's why I never said Jacob was all red all over like a hairy garment. It specifically pointed out Esau color. That's why I never went into Jacob color, man, because Jacob was normal, but Esau lost his pigmentation, man. And that's that marker Cain, man. That's on the and that's abomination to be white. That's leprosy, man. And another thing, the damn sun hate their damn skin. Everybody got a little pigmentation in their damn skin except for the so-called white man. Why you think they can't stand the damn sun that damn long, man? Because they lost their pigmentation, man. They curse. All right, they curse at the end of the day, man. So that's why it specifically said what Esau color was, man. It said he was red all over like a hairy garment. That's why I never got into Jacob color, because Jacob was the same color as the rest of the people, man. Jacob had his pigmentation. He had his melanin, man. You know? So that's a cut right there in itself, man. You know? So I want to furthermore prove that they are the biblical Edomites, man. The so-called white people are the biblical Edomites, man. Because it told you in Job chapter 9. Let me get there real quick. Job 9. Because Yahweh Shah said before he come, hey, the earth was gonna be given it to somebody, man. He got to take them out of power, man. Because right now they giving the earth right now. They giving it. We're gonna read it. Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who is the wicked? We're going to prove that in a few. It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the earth. It's like he covered the faces of the judges. And who was the two main judges? Yahweh Shai and Yahweh, man. They the two main judges, man. Right along with the other prophets, Moses. It said he covered the faces of the judges, meaning he whitewashed them, man. Saying they so-called white, man. All right, said he covered the faces of the judges there. If not, where and who is he? So who is he, man? Because this devil been ruling there in secrecy, man. But through the power of Yahweh Shem Shah, he got his prophets out here, bringing out this truth and telling the people who the so-called white man really is, man. What's their biblical nationality, man? And they hate it, man. That's why they trying to disguise it and change up stuff, man. Because they the devil, man. And it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now, who is the wicked? Now, this is the point I wanted to make real quick, because when you go to the book of Malachi, it tells you who the wicked is, man. So this is the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse we'll start at verse 2. It says, I have loved you, said the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. Yet ye say, wherein has thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? All right, see? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Said the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. Yeah, I love Jacob. So Yahweh Shem Shai said he loved Jacob, which is you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But it says, verse 3, I hated Esau. So Yahweh Shem Shai hate Esau, man. And that's why, they trying to say they the Arabs people, because they know they got big judgment coming their way, man. Whoever the Edomites are, they got the worst type of judgment you could ever think of a man, man. All right, that's why they trying to disguise and hide who they really are. But Yahweh, even if y'all don't want to hear us, Yahweh Shem Shai know who Esau is, man, and we know who it is, man, through the power of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. But it says, verse 3, it says, and I hated Esau, and lay his mountain and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. All right, the point I wanted to make right here, Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. All right, it says, and it just told you who the wicked was. He said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now we about to see who the wicked is. It says, verse 4, it says, whereas Esau, it says, whereas Edom said, we're impoverished. And this was going into when they fell, all right? They said they was impoverished, meaning they was at a lower state. That's when they was in the damn caves, man. They said, we are impoverished, all right? When the Roman Empire fell, hey, man, they was brought low, man. It said, we are impoverished, but we will return. See, they said we will return. All right. It said, but we will return and build the desolate places. And how did they do that? By America, the NATO and the EU. They came back. It said, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai host. It said they should build. All right. They use the so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native Americans to build up this place. It said they should build, but I will throw it down. Hold up. Now Yahweh Shai, he didn't come back yet. He said, but I will throw down. So this is a future prophecy, man. He said, but I will throw down. He going to throw down America. And Yahweh Shai said somebody was going to be ruling. And we're going to get there. It said they should build, but I will throw down. And they should call them the border of wickedness. So Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the border of wickedness, man. He was given the earth is given it to the hand of the wicked. All right, it said, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai had indignation forever. So yeah, and that word indignation mean hatred, man. So the Lord got hatred towards you so-called white people forever, man. But the point I want to make, it said they should build, but I will throw down. It said, and they should call them the border of the wickedness. Now, you remember when it said in 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter, somebody was going to be ruling when Yahweh shall come back. All right. So when you go to the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 8, we'll start at verse 8. It said, he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob hand held first the hill of Esau. And that's parabolic, saying Jacob, when it said Jacob hand held first of the hill of Esau, meaning Jacob was going to take Esau out of power, man. Well, through Yahweh Shai going to take them out of power, man, first and foremost. All right. Verse 9, it says, for Esau is the end of the world. And Yahweh Shai said in Malachi 1 and 4, it said he's going to throw down. He's going to throw down their kingdom, man. He's going to throw down their rulership, man. It says, because Esau was going to be ruling in these last days. And who was ruling? The so-called white man. They ruling this earth. It just told you that the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. And we just proved who the wicked was. So Yahweh Shai is going to take them out of power. They is the Edomites. The Arabs not ruling. They're not ruling over the so-called white man. It says, 2 Ezra 6 and 9, it says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So Jacob's going to rule when Esau get out of power. Now, I want to bring out one more precept. We're going to close it out, man. All right? Like I said, it was just something quick, man. You know, damn, what's the point I want to make? Oh, come. Because Yahweh Shai told us that after the fourth beast, you know, go down, it was going to be an everlasting kingdom, man. All right, which that kingdom is going to be the kingdom of heaven. Israel is going to be ruling, man. But Yahweh Shai said once this fourth beast fall, that's when we was going to be ruling. So according to them, if the fourth beast, because the fourth beast was what? The Roman Empire. All right. So they'll probably say they fell, but they never completely fell. They was only falling for a short period of time. That's why he say they had to come back and build. And then that's when Yahweh Shai say he was going to throw them down, man. So the Roman Empire didn't fully fail, because the Roman Empire fully fell and collapsed. Then that means our kingdom should have been established by now. It should have been established. But no, they had to come back. That's why John the Revelator said in this verse right here, Revelation 13 and 3, it says, and I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death. All right, the Roman Empire. It said, and his deadly wound was healed. See, he was healed. They had to come back as the ancient Roman. This Rome 2.0 right here, man. It says, and all the world wondered after the beast, man. Come on. And matter of fact, if you don't believe me, look up because we know that stuff is reincarnated, you know. So let's look at the Roman stadium, ancient stadiums. They Colosseums, I mean. Look at this now. Watch this. You see how that look right there? This how we know this is Rome 2.0. They had to come back. And the rulership, man, this Rome 2.0, man. That's why John the Revelator said, I saw one of his head as it was wounded to death. And his deadly wound was healed, because they came back as America, man. And the ancient Romans was who? They were so-called white people. And they came back as what? Esau, Edom. Well, they came back as so-called white people again, as Rome all over again. So now when you look up, let's look up an NFL stadium. The architect is the same, man, because they the same people. They reincarnated, man. Let me get a good stadium. Well, this is a decent one. All right, this is a decent one. If you look at it, it look just the same, man. It look just the same, man. Look at that, man. You can't tell me these people not the biblical Edomites, man, the so-called white man. You know, it says, let's read again, Revelation 13 and 3, it said, and I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. Because when they went out of the power, they came back. They came back as America, man. And they had to rule for a short period of time. You know, like I said, I'm not about to go deep into it, but I just want to, you know, elaborate on it just to bring this out, this quick little point out, man, you know. But Lord willing, this video was edifying. And I'm going to close it out with giving our praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakadash. All right, Shalom.